Hi, my name's Elena, and I'm going to be presenting my assignment. I chose to do Sustainable Development Goal 14, which is life below water, and then the country that I chose is Australia. So for my first slide about Sustainable Development Goal 14 overall and how it relates to Australia, SDG 14, which is life below water, focuses on conserving and sustainably using the world's oceans, seas, and marine resources. It overall addresses issues such as marine pollution, things such as overfishing, habitat destruction, and the impacts of climate change on the ocean ecosystems. So this goal is especially relevant to Australia, as that is a country surrounded by oceans and home to one of the world's most significant marine environments, which is the Great Barrier Reef. So Australia faces rising ocean temperatures, coral bleaching, coastal pollution, and biodiversity loss, which makes effective marine protection policies very essential. The country also has implemented marine protected areas, reef restoration programs, and sustainable fishery management, reflecting ongoing efforts to balance environmental conservation with economic activities like tourism and fishing. To start off with the first chart that I found from Our World in Data, this chart shows the plastic waste emitted to the ocean per capita in the year 2019. So for the United States and Australia, it shows that the United States released much more, which was approximately 0.007 kilograms of plastic waste per person in the ocean. And on the flip side, Australia released significantly less at about 0.001 kilograms per person. So although both countries did contribute to ocean pollution, the United States has a much higher per capita contribution, which does suggest that differences in waste management systems, recycling practices, and overall policies may influence each country's environmental impact. It also highlights the importance of continued efforts to reduce plastic waste entering marine ecosystems. On to the next chart that I found, which shows the protected area coverage of marine key biodiversity areas, and it goes from 2000 to 2023. So Australia does show a steady increase in protection over time. It rises from around 42% in 2000 to about 66% or so in 2023, which suggests that Australia has made significant efforts to expand marine protected areas, and they also have been safeguarding important ocean habitats. And then again, on the flip side, the United States is mostly stable with protected coverage staying near 32 to 34%. Across that same period, which does indicate a slower and more limited growth in marine conservation. But overall, the chart highlights that Australia has taken a more aggressive approach to protecting marine biodiversity compared to the United States. And then global information technology to address this issue. Global information technologies can support Australia's Sustainable Development Goal 14 in several ways. So one of the first ones that I found is that drones can be used to monitor the coastlines and reefs, which helps researchers quickly identify coral bleaching or things such as illegal fishing activity. And then the Internet of Things ocean sensors placed underwater would be able to track changes in things such as the water temperature, pollution levels, and ecosystem health in real time. And this again would provide early warnings of environmental stress on the ocean and marine systems or ecosystems. And then blockchain technology can improve the transparency of seafood supply chains. This would ensure that fish are caught sustainably and would also reduce that illegal or overfishing levels. And then finally, AI tools can analyze large amounts of ocean and waste data, which would help predict where plastic is likely to accumulate, and then also guide targeted cleanup prevention efforts. So together, all of these technologies can help protect marine biodiversity and support healthier ocean environments.